Hey guys, it's Hassy Trades here and welcome to another video. In this video, I will analyze my 3 favorite tickers going into next week, but I will have particular emphasis on Cosm, C-O-S-M. Yes guys, your favorite ticker of the week. But for more amazing videos like this guys, just do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into this video guys. Let's start with Cosm by analysing their recent summary on the share activities. So the CEO hasn't sold any shares and he doesn't plan to sell any. That is big news. It shows his consumer confidence and shows that he's really backing Cosm. What this means for us is, as shareholders, is he wants this priced much higher. The backing he has given the company has been immense, raising 13.5 million, declining debt by 50%, showing improvement towards that cash balance. And he has also invested over 10.6 million at an average price of 5.25, which is absolutely amazing. And this just shows the interests are aligned with shareholders. He is backing this all the way. He's probably the only CEO I've seen do what he's done. There's not been anyone like him as far as I know and as far as I've witnessed in the stock market. He's completely backing his shareholders, and if he's going to go down, he's going to go down with you, but he's going to take this right to the top, hopefully guys. But with the CEO adding more shares and having strong faith in this ticker, it gives me confidence as well. And with compliance coming up, this is aiming to stay above $1 for 10 consecutive days. These are key factors to consider. I'm sure there's an RS reverse meeting or just happened. I'm not sure if it's a yes or no, but they do need to get this above compliance, and I think that's what his main aim is in the long run. So that's something key to consider. But let's just get into the chart analysis guys, because this has been a rocky chart and a lot of people are confused. I've been posting charts on this all over Twitter, so make sure you're following my Twitter at Hassy Trades. And let's just get into the daily chart first guys. I'm going to start with the higher time frames to show you the overall trend of the stock currently. So what's happening here is we initially had that initial spark. Obviously we started off in this 0.008 level, and we had that initial spark and we made a run towards this 0.88 area. And what's key to consider is we have held structure here. We have held this level quite well, this 0.35 level, and we haven't broken below. In my opinion, once if we do break below this, I would be extremely gutted. Just on the technical standpoint, I feel like that wouldn't be good because we might end up heading down to the 0.25 level. However, we have bounced extremely well. Once we did reach this area, we bounced and bang, straight pushed that 0.63 level, and now we're currently consolidating quite well on the daily chart. So by looking at this daily chart, this has also made a higher low in the process, but also making lower highs. So the good thing is that we could still get that push, and in my opinion we should push unless something drastic happens fundamentally, which is obviously out of the technical bias. So the main factor with this stock is the fundamental side in my opinion. Yes, technical analysis could do so much, but with this stock is heavily reliant on constant updates and just constant feedback, which I believe the CEO will continue to do, because I really believe in what he's doing behind the scenes. And as someone who continuously updates us, and look, he recently again he bought more shares. He added 1.13 million shares, and now he has increased his direct ownership by 5% to 21.7 million. What does that show us guys? A CEO constantly adding. A lot of the times you'll get CEOs selling on the way up. They'll be selling, but he's constantly adding and adding. Again, this gives me confidence. This should give you confidence in that sense. But this is just the daily chart. In order for the daily chart to be even more bullish, in my opinion, we want to cross this 0.6 level and just make another high low here. So what I want here is guys, into Monday, Tuesday, I want us to see us above here on the daily chart. So just here, and I want us to make a high low. If we do that, in my opinion, this is heading straight back to that 0.88 $1 level sooner than people think, and that would be great guys, in my honest opinion. But let's look at the 4-hour chart now, and I quite like this chart because we did break that 4-hour downtrend. If you look here, and I mentioned this before we even started to break, I mentioned this when we were at 0.4 level. I said we are in a 4-hour downtrend. Once we broke, we went and tested this area of supply. Supply zone is an area where short sellers will increase their activity, where they try to bring the price down. It's an area where there are most shares being fought on the short side. So now we are forming a dragonfly doji on the 4-hour. This is bullish, but we want to close this green hopefully. And if we do close this green, in my opinion, we should retest this area. But the key is to hold. I want to see us hold 0.55, just this area. Create a new higher low on the 4-hour, and then make that push 0.66, make a higher low at 0.62, 0.6, and then get that push towards 0.7. This is called healthy price action. It's called a market phase, and it's like I mentioned in most of my videos, the Elliott wave theory, where you get wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then you get that 5th wave to $1. And I'm hoping that does happen here. Let's move on to the 30-minute chart guys, and I want to make this a bit more clear on the 30-minute. What we are doing now is, again, when I mentioned that supply zone on the 4-hour, that's the exact same area we're testing. So if you look here guys, normally when we did break, it was a good breakout, which I mentioned. So we broke from 0.48 and hit 0.61, 0.62. What happened here was the price got pushed down quite hard, and if you look here, it closed bearish in a way because the price got pushed down all the way to 0.56 and we closed there. In order for it to have been bullish, you'd want the price to close much higher, in a way causing a hammer candle. Hammer candles are bullish. Of course there's a green close, but still it pushed the price down, showing a huge amount of bear resistance. And what happened was we went straight back down into the area of supply, which was previously broke. So what we want, guys, is, and this is on a bullish aspect, is we want to break above here and we want to close green candles with bullish candlestick patterns. That's a bullish harami or bullish engulfing hammer candles, just your bullish candlesticks. And mainly what you want to see is you want to see the price be pushed up and not down. When it's pushed down, that's a lot of bears stepping in. But when it's pushed up, it shows in consumer demand, the value of the stock going up. So consumers will value it more over here. So if you do get that, next week, this is a key area. Again, the key area support will be the same area I mentioned last week, which is this 3.5 area. We do not want to break below this, in my opinion. If we do, we are heading straight back down towards 0.3 and worst case scenario 0.25. I just hope that doesn't happen. So guys, hopefully we do break above. But with this stock, I do believe in this, and there's a lot of shareholders that are hoping for the best, and I hope for the best for you guys as well. I do believe we can break and we can push above, but just remember and consider these key areas. Hopefully we do see that nice push. And yeah, long Cosm, guys, long Cosm. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this section on Cosm. I know you guys came for this, but if you want to figure out some more stocks I'm looking at, I am going to analyze them in just a second. But the other two stocks I am watching are EHTH and Cvna. These are my other tickers I'm watching into next week. So I'm just going to give a quick technical analysis on these. So let's start off by EHTH. I like the daily chart on this a lot, guys, and I'll tell you why. So look, if you look at EHTH here, we have broken a key daily area just here. This previously was an area of harsh resistance just here. We broke this area and now we're pushing. And in my opinion, once we get above this area here, which is a key area, this is around 5.8. And I'm telling you guys, we can make an aggressive push towards the $7 area. Above that, I would not be surprised to see 9, 10. And also on the daily chart, this has broken the EMA 50 and it's making that push to the EMA 200 on the daily. So let's just pull out our indicators and let me show you guys. So if you look here, guys, that's your EMA 200 on the daily. And it is looking to push that. Again, if you look at the VPA volume price analysis, there's not a lot of volume in this section. So we should push really fast above this all the way up until the 7.4 level. And then we'll get a lot of resistance. And then again, above this 8.2 area, there should be a quick push towards $10. So this is one of my top watches into next week, guys. And I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to show you the 30-minute chart as well. We did play this last week and I did analyze this in the Discord group. But we broke this 30-minute trend and bang, pushed up. What I want to see is I'm going to see a pullback towards $5, hopefully 5.2 to make the high and low so we could get entries. Another stock I'm watching is Cvna, Cvna. A lot of people's favorite tickers. I know a lot of people are still playing this on the long run, but let's just analyze the higher time frame daily again. And it's just the same old. It's formed a bottom here at 6.5. It's looking for another leg above 8.8. I'd say is when we make that aggressive push back towards, in my opinion, $9, $10. So it's key to watch in that area. So let's just move down to a lower time frame, 30-minute chart, and let's just analyze this based on 30 minutes. It's just the same old with this. We want to see this break back above, like I said, 8.8 zone. It's currently holding this level quite well. This $8 area. We might see a dip back down towards 7.475. I wouldn't be surprised, but hopefully we could now start breaking above and start breaking these downtrends. Just here we create that downtrend, and let's just look for how we just want to hold this structure here. Of course, we haven't confirmed the downtrend with this bottom structure, but if it does, and it does hold, and we do break out, we should see that push towards 8.5, 8.8. But yeah, these are my other two tickers apart from Cosm I'm watching into next week. Hopefully, guys, we see a great run on Cosm and these two tickers. Yeah, I'm rooting for Cosm quite a bit, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next one, guys.